I've never seen anything like it. A little narrow river that becomes a monster.
A horrible thing that took place. Absolutely horrible.
The number of people killed by flash floods that have devastated parts of central Texas.
It's 3 p.m. in central Texas, the site of one of the most devastating and tragic floods in the United States in the past 100 years.
It began with relentless rain. Over 4 days, powerful storms dumped more than 20 inches of water across central Texas. Rivers overflowed, homes were submerged, and entire neighborhoods disappeared beneath muddy waves. The most heartbreaking moment came at a summer youth camp in the Texas Hill Country. Floodwaters hit in the middle of the night. 27 young lives lost, dozens still unaccounted for. Parents and rescuers searched frantically as helicopters circled above and boats combed the waters. As the death toll continues to rise, already over 120, the search for survivors grows more desperate. Hundreds remain missing. The damage is catastrophic. Roads destroyed, power knocked out, and entire counties cut off from emergency services. While Texas was drowning, New Mexico faced its own nightmare. In the mountain town of Ruidoso, a sudden flash flood tore through neighborhoods with terrifying speed. 3 lives were lost in seconds. A man and 2 young children swept away while trying to escape the rising current.
Dozen missing people swept downstream by intense flooding. Now, these are some of the first images to come out of Camp Mystic, a summer camp where more than 20 girls went missing after flash flooding tore through the region.
24 hours after deadly flash floods ripped through Kerrville, Texas, killing dozens of people, search and rescue crews are stopping at nothing to find survivors.
Over 80 people had to be rescued from rooftops, vehicles, and debris. Homes were ripped from their foundations, and the streets turned into rivers. Emergency shelters are now open. Families are sleeping in high schools, churches, and local centers as rescue teams work around the clock. These floods struck without mercy, triggered by heavy rain falling over wildfire-scarred land, turning soil once. Former President Donald Trump addressed the tragedy.
Everybody in Texas, Kristi Noem has, as you know, been there and will continue to be there. And we're working very close with representatives from Texas, and it's a horrible thing that took place. Absolutely horrible.
Expressing sorrow for the families affected and calling for stronger disaster preparedness across the nation. He emphasized the need for rebuilding infrastructure and increasing emergency resources. Federal disaster teams have been deployed, with funding and aid already flowing into the hardest-hit areas. Local and state governments are working closely with national agencies.
Many roads are impassable, major roads, minor roads, and once we're able to get some of those roads clear, when the rain stops, then we have 10 buses ready to go in and pick up.
Experts say this is one of the deadliest inland flooding events in modern American history. And it's not just a natural disaster, it's a warning. Changing weather patterns, drier landscapes, and unstable climate conditions are all contributing to these sudden, deadly flash floods. Areas with recent wildfires are particularly vulnerable. The danger is clear. These kinds of storms are becoming over 120 lives lost, hundreds still missing, thousands without homes. This is more than a local emergency. It's a national heartbreak. If you're in a flood-prone area, stay alert. Know your evacuation routes, and always take weather warnings seriously. Subscribe for fast updates. And if you want to help, check trusted relief organizations to support the victims. Stay safe.